also looks for evidence of smaller, less advanced life, like microorganisms that could be hiding on nearby planets. As an astrobiologist, Cabral's work has included astonishing feats like free diving into volcanic lakes in search of life. She's discovered new species in these inhospitable climates that raise the possibility of life on planets that once had similar conditions, like Mars.
I was selected as a member of the science team of the Mars Exploration Rover. So this is how I got involved with the mission. But at the same time, I'm always trying to think ahead. So I was telling myself, well, if Mars was habitable and if there was water there and lakes there, how life would have survived when Mars was transitioning, and what kind of signature would it leave in the landscape? How can I recognize that?
Over the past 60 years, SETI hasn't yet found proof of life on Mars, and they haven't heard anything other than radio silence through their interstellar intercom. However, this hasn't deterred Cabral from believing that life is out there, and that scientists could find something very soon. But why haven't we heard anything yet? And why haven't any studies of UAP produced any evidence that these anomalies are otherworldly?
If something is really more advanced than us, are they going really to need spaceships to come here? What is their understanding of the universe? Maybe the signal is already all around us, and we don't know how to pick it up.
Cabral says that conspiracy theories about aliens and UAPs continue on because they're not only easy to accept without evidence, but also quite profitable. TV shows like Ancient Aliens have spent years and years speculating on wild theories, while the actual scientists looking for answers often get overlooked.
What angers me is that they are deceiving the public, and this is extremely detrimental for science, because people, they are playing on this expectation and dreams we all have, to answer that question, are we alone? This is a gold mine for these people. And then there is the discrepancy in the public's mind when you're telling them, science takes time. We need to verify hypotheses. We need to do that. Whereas when you're listening to them, their what-if questions becomes the observation and the conclusion. Everything, and they lead the next sentence with that conclusion that comes from nowhere.
In order to lessen this kind of conspiratorial thinking, Cabral and Bontempi agree that we must destigmatize the conversation itself. Instead of turning towards science fiction for answers, those curious about aliens should look at the work being done by organizations like SETI and NASA.
My hope is a report like this, in conjunction with the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, will one day